Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to be having an epic battle. On the right is Clear Coat. On the left is a brand new product I'd never heard of from Dynaflow called Liquid Armor. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Clear Coat. You've seen me review it for a wide variety of devices. We're going to install it first, take a look at how it performs, and then we're going to install this Liquid Armor Invisible Screen Protector. This is a spray-on nano coating technology that is said to be as good as a standard screen protector. It's supposed to last for like 6 months, really easy to apply, and it contains up to 50 applications in one little bottle. So I'm gonna see how this performs versus Clear Coat. So I have here a dummy phone. I've had like this asked of me before on the channel, what's a dummy phone? It's a fake phone. I'm not gonna use my iPhone 4 on a product I know nothing about to scratch test. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna use this dummy phone. I mean, I should be able to tell on this screen if it gets scratched or not. So what we're gonna do first is install Clear Coat onto this LG Nitro dummy phone, perform some scratch tests to see how it performs. Then we'll take the Clear Coat off and install this Dynaflow Liquid Armor and perform the same series of scratch tests to see how it performs. So let's get to the test right about now. So let's start with Clear Coat. You guys have seen me install this on a wide variety of devices, I'm sure. Clear Coat was nice enough to send me a couple of their screen protectors for the Nitro. We're only gonna need one for this test. So inside here is the screen and the back and all that stuff. We're only gonna be concerned with the screen portion because the Dynaflow product only protects the screen. Clear Coat right away has the advantage of giving you full body protection. So I'm just going to clean up this area. I've got the liquid applicator, I've got the squeegee, and I've got the front screen shield, which I'm just going to make sure that it lines up like I think it's going to line up. And yep, it will. So I've got this screen relatively clear. I'm not really concerned about it being super clean because this is just a dummy phone and I don't have to really worry about clarity. But I'm just going to spray my hand, spray the phone, peel this thing off and install it. And again, it's nice not having to worry about it being perfect because I'm not really turning the screen on. So I'm just going to spray this thing down. If you've never seen me install Clear Coat, this is kind of the process. And I don't normally do this on camera, but since it's not really a matter of it being perfect, I can do that. And I'm just going to line it up so the screen is covered, spray a little bit on the screen, and then squeegee off real quick. And I'll probably make a mess on my little video area, but that's okay. So after I get this all set, I'll have to let it dry for a while, probably 24 hours before I start some of the scratch tests, but that's what I'll do. And once this is all cured, I will come back and show you the scratch tests that I will perform. All right, so we've allowed the Clear Coat to fully dry, and now let's get to some scratch tests. I've got a couple items to use to try to scratch the screen. I have a key, start with that, and we're going to, try to mark up the screen and see if I can't get through it. Now I'm pressing pretty hard on the Clear Coat itself, and I'll just mark it up a few times. You can see some light scratches on the Clear Coat itself. I've also got like a little audio adapter, which I'll do the same thing with. And then finally, let's take a multi-tool with like a blade, and we'll just go on there too. See how that does. And I'm, obviously marking up the Clear Coat, but the true test will be underneath how it looks. So I'm pressing lightly enough to make an impression, certainly on the Clear Coat. So let's close that up, get that out of the way. Now the true test will be on the screen. If I bring it up close, you can see there are scratches all over the Clear Coat, but not enough to make the device unusable. So let's peel this Clear Coat up and off, see how the screen looks, because that's what we really care about. So the Clear Coat is off. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe. We'll see if we see any scratches on the dummy phone itself. And I don't really see anything on the phone itself. If I bring that in real close, it looks pretty much exactly how it did when I first had it on. Before I put the Clear Coat on, I should say. Looks pretty good. So now let's get to installing the Dynaflow Liquid Armor. So I'm going to pop this all open just to see what's included in here. I've already kind of gone through it. Here is the bottle of the actual product. We need that. And then there's a towel in here that you use to apply it. Looks like there's a couple towels in here. Let's just get all this open and out of the way, which I've done. Couple different towels. They look like the same general thing. 2 little microfibers, and then instruction manual. So I've already read it. It says to turn your device off. You spray it onto the towel, not onto the device. And you do 2 sprays, and then you gently apply it to your screen in one direction for 10 to 20 seconds until it's evenly distributed. And then you're supposed to leave it for 24 hours, but at least 10 minutes before using. So it says it will continue to harden over a 24-hour period. So I'm going to use the smaller microfiber. We're going to take the spray, and it said to do 1 or 2 sprays. So I'm going to do, let's get it going, 1, 2, and then we're just going to put it on in one direction. And I guess just like this. It's hard to even tell if it's actually going on, which doesn't make me feel all that comfortable, but let's just spray a little bit more on. I think you can put too much, not like feeling like I'm getting good sprays. There we go, that's better. So now let's see how I do with that. Yeah, right away I'm finding it hard to tell if it's even applying. Like, I know it is, I can see the screen is clean, but it's hard to tell if it's actually evenly distributed. It does, like I said, say to go in one direction and one direction only, and then for 10 to 20 seconds, which is basically what I've done, and I've kind of used the whole wet area of the cloth to get it on there. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's evenly applied. The screen is all clean and glossy. So now I just have to let it sit for up to 24 hours, and then we'll come back and perform the same scratch test that we already applied. All right, we're back to give the Dynaflow product a test. It's obviously dried. It does kind of have a sticky feel to it. Definitely feels like there's something on the screen, but let's perform the same 3 tests that we performed on the clear coat on this product now. So first the keys, and I can already see some scratching on there. The question is whether it's actually on the screen or whether it comes off, but you can see some pretty big marks on there. Let's see if this wipes off. No, it definitely damaged the screen already. I can see all kinds of scratches on there. Let's move on to the audio adapter test. And I'm just pressing lightly. This one doesn't seem to have as much of an effect. Yeah, see some pretty big scratches on there. We'll give it a wipe, see what happens. And they're definitely still on there. And finally, we'll take the blade back and do the same thing on this. And there we go. And let's give this a wipe. And guys, the Dynaflow product was a complete fail. This screen is destroyed. I have to say that I performed tests that are probably harsher than what would be normal, but I'm seeing terrible scratches on here. Terrible. I mean, the clear coat obviously protected it very well. The Dynaflow product did not. So while it might be easy to apply, my big thing is, how do you know if it's actually on properly? You don't really. And even though I seem to apply it properly, look what it did to this phone. You can only imagine what it would do to a real phone. So I have to say, in the battle of clear coat versus the Dynaflow product, clear coat is the clear winner. So thanks for joining me for this battle of screen protector solutions. If you have any questions about the tests that I performed, please leave me a question below. I'll put links to both products so you can check them out on your own in the video description. Please have a great day. Please be sure to watch my 2 latest videos. Please like this video, leave a comment below, and of course subscribe for more content.